Why, please try to remember.
Yeah, the slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
Please, sir, release my son.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Tell me about the business that you have with Percy Fleming.
What? I don't have any business with him.
No? Oh. Oh, you supply girls to his institution. He's confessed.
Well, he's a liar. Oi, why did you tell them I supply girls to your brothel?
Eh? What are you talking about? Is this gonna take long?
What's the reason for my arrest? This is an outrage.
Mr. Holmes, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity to experience all of these superb sights and smells of criminal life. But I think I've had enough now.
What was the reason for Jeremiah Thorne's death?
Are you joking? Put your deductive skills to work. Self-defense, my dear Watson.
That's quite enough, Wilde. I know that you were guilty of the attempt made on my life and of the murder of Jeremiah Thorne.
Holmes, you're my best friend. Why are you doing this?
Oh, stop all this. The case is solved.
You came to my house for the sole purpose of taking my life. In addition, you hired Jeremiah to do your dirty work. And when you realized his failure, you murdered him to conceal any traces of the crime.
There's no chance of you avoiding the gallows.
Gallows? Absolutely not. That would mess up my hair.
Percy Fleming, you were charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirtied.
You're lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No. I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No. You can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help. He has stopped breathing. There's no heart. His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. I must act quickly to save him. Thank goodness. This man will live. Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Please move to a safer area, sir.
I would have died if not for you. Don't worry, I'm okay.
There are no wounds or injuries. I'd better call for Watson.
Perhaps Holmes will find a way to free this poor man.
Please help.
My name is
need
Dr.
help.
Watson. Let me examine you.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage.
Thank you, Doctor. Somebody! Thank you, Doctor. Help!
I see no visible injury. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, my head.
Help!
I could remove a... Oh, my shoulder. I'd better call for Watson. Over here!
done for?
Oh, my shoulder. I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Thank you for your help.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true.
How were you hurt?
This hammer hit me on the leg.
How?
It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me
You were
leg.
standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable.
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall. A common fatum. An uncommon location. This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. That's it.
This is an absolute disaster.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
My poor leg.
Celebratory bunt. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. A dead driver, another victim of the explosion. This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
This is an absolute disaster. This is an absolute disaster.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
What a bloody carnage.
This mechanism played a part of the accident, I'm sure of it. No, it wasn't like that. 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 That's it.
This is an absolute disaster.
Celebratory bunting. The axe was catapulted by the scaffold and it landed here. The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing. I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events. All the participants in the accident sequence.
My poor leg.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
What a bloody carnage. What a bloody carnage.
Include all the participants in the accident sequence. I must include all the participants in the accident sequence. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. It wasn't like that.
What a bloody carnage.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion, and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobe.
What a bloody carnage!
This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident. That's it. The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?